Grown woman talk. 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 Grown woman talk.
She ain't for the young, but the grown, the sexy HD. Harmony, won't you call her, text me now.
Grown woman talk. Grown woman talk. Grown woman talk. Grown woman talk.
She ain't for the young, but the grown, the sexy HD. Harmony, won't you call her, text me now.
Grown woman talk.
She ain't for the young, but the grown, the sexy HD. Harmony, won't you call her, text me now.
Grown woman talk.
Hello and welcome to Grown Woman Talk with Harmony Devoe. Thank you for joining me today. If you are not a part of my channel, definitely subscribe, like, share, and comment. Go to Harmony Devoe Official and subscribe today. If you have not seen Grown Woman Talk, this is our second season. And our first season, we had about 14 episodes. So I would ask you to definitely check them out. You don't necessarily have to go in order, but the topics were just, they were getting juicier and juicier as each episode went on. But we have about 14. So I want you to stay in the link with me. I want you to definitely chime in and comment. If you don't see a comment section below, it might have something to do with your settings. I do make sure that the comments are open for discussion because that's what Grown Woman Talk is all about. So I come to you during the COVID-19 situation, as you can see by my hair, because she ain't do her hair today. And I'm a licensed cosmetologist. I know how to do my hair, but sometimes I just don't feel like it. What am I doing my hair for? I'm not going no damn where. So why am I doing my hair? Who am I getting cute for? Really? All I'm going to do today is run to this farmer's market and get me some doggone parsley with my bandana on, because there's too many people out here not social distancing and not taking this seriously in the state of Florida and in other states from what I'm seeing. Guys, stay home. That will slow down the spread of the virus. And I don't know why we have some people out here thinking it's fake, it's not for real. Take your ass outside and see if it's for real. Go around people that's been infected and see if it's for real. They hit me up and let me know. Don't be going to from the barbershop, going to people's homes, cutting hair, doing nails, folks, can we take this more seriously? But as always, I'm going to talk about various subjects. So this particular subject matter is very, very serious to me. It's about 3 topics, really. Let me ask you this and start off by asking this question to you guys. Why do we stereotype? What is a stereotype? Why do we use generalizations when we're interacting with each other in relationships, friendships, in business? Why do we do that? Why do we do that? Because I asked the question because for me, my past relationships, I don't fare too well with people that use stereotypes when talking to me. Speaking of which, as a heterosexual female, I don't like guys that do that. I do not like when men, when you're getting to know me, break and say, why women do this? All women too emotional. All women this, all women that. That is probably the quickest turn off. And I probably will block you and just back away, because I'm not going to spend days, hours, weeks, or years trying to show you anything differently. You obviously know what you know. You believe what you believe. Even though women are physically designed and some emotionally designed to be the same, we're individuals. So just because I have breasts and a vagina and a butt does not mean that I'm just like Lucy over here, or Lisa, or whoever the hell, okay? So yes, women are emotional creatures, more so than men. Yes, I agree, okay? And if you've even taken the time to read Men Are From Mars and Women Are From Venus, it has nothing to do with being in a relationship with that person, but your ability to understand how we are equipped as men and as women. So as you know, I am an independent recording artist. So the majority of the music industry is man-based. It's males. So you have to have pretty tough skin to deal with some of the stuff that I have dealt with. Okay, so I'm not going to sit here and talk about the music industry and all of that good stuff, but a lot of things are trial and error. A lot of things are what you will and will not tolerate. First and foremost for me in any relationship, any getting to know. I'm not going to sit and let somebody yell and curse at me. I don't care where you are in your life. I don't care if you feel entitled to because of what you've attained in your life, because you have more money than me or more clout or whatever. I don't do well with that. I also don't do well with being called a bitch. I am not one of them type of chicks. Now, that brings me to the whole generalization, stereotyping, the B word, okay? The bitch word. So when you're talking to each other and you're thinking that a group of people, because of gender, are the same, that's something we need to work on. When you use generalizations to describe race, sex, gender, all of these things, that's really not a good quality you want to have. You want to stop that. I would like to think that I'm different from other females. I'm an individual, and I'm an exceptional individual. I'm a bad chick. I'm intelligent, I'm educated, I look good, I'm attracted. Yes, no, I'm not conceited, but I have come to a point in my life in 10 years now where I know my value and I know my worth. And I didn't know that in my younger years because I allowed people in relationships to poison my mind with toxicity or tell me that I'm not worthy to be treated any type of way, because these were, unhealthy people. Okay. And when you allow unhealthy people in your psyche, that impacts everything about you, from your low self-esteem to weight gain to depression to thoughts of suicides, all kind of different stuff. So everybody has their own story. Okay. So this isn't the platform that I want to really disclose that part of it on this particular episode, but I will say it's a major turnoff for me. Women chime in, men chime in to say, all men ain't shit, all men this, all women that, everybody the same. No, you are missing out on so much in life without getting to know who that person is. That's in business or personal, and that's just my take on it. This is my opinion, and in Grown Woman Talk, it is just that. The opinions that I express on Grown Woman Talk are just that. Okay? So like I was stating, the bitch word. Society has, brought that word to a platform now where it's just like so accepted amongst women of all races. It's a degrading term. It's degrading. It's defined as a female dog. And so if we call each other that, then what are we expressing to our men? That it's okay for them to call us that. And men do call us the B word. Men do call us the C word. And we get offended, or we separate those two to think one is worse than the other. First of all, my birth name is not cunt. My birth name is not bitch. Okay? So I treat people the way I want to be treated. So don't call me out of my name. Don't do that to me. And while I'm on the subject, men, I love y'all. I really do, because I'm heterosexual. I love y'all. But if I'm walking down the street, don't whistle at me because I'm not a dog. Don't call me baby because I'm a grown woman. Okay, and I know y'all think that might be a term of endearment, but understand that a lot of women don't like to be called baby from the start of go. We're not trying to be difficult or anything, but it's like you too fresh from the beginning. Just say, what's up, queen? What's up, sis? How you doing? Hey, sister, how you doing? Respectfully. That way you won't have so many women, I can only speak for Black women, that are so uptight or so thinking you're trying to holler at them just because you're speaking. You're just speaking. Okay? We don't want to call you out of your name either. And women, if you do that, the N word, that word. That's a deep subject right there. The N word. So as an African American woman, I have to confess, I'm not above reproach. I'm not above fault. I have used the N word amongst my own culture. Okay. I heard and watched a show last night. I was paying attention to the Atlanta hip hop Miami. I tried to stomach that show this season because that show is so ratchet. It's more ratchet than any of them. And they exploit things that shouldn't be that way to me. That's just over the top. And so I'm looking at the reunion and I'm listening to some of these rap artists who did a show, and the person that booked them a show in a country all white, redneck bar, okay? And their content of what they rap about didn't kind of fit because they're really, really raunchy what they rap, from the N word to the PUSSY word to the dangling word. I mean, it's just over the top. Okay. So for me, I'm kind of old school when it comes to that. As a woman, I'm going to hold myself in a very high regard, first of all. But I don't judge or throw shade on other artists. If that's your thing, that's your thing. If that's your brand, that's your brand. And it brings me to one thing, guys. One particular artist who I love and respect dearly, she's a legend in the industry, Trina. Trina is known as the baddest bitch. That's how she references herself. That's part of her brand. And I respect that. However, what had me a little confused during the season was Trina got very upset with another female artist because she wasn't respecting her, but the other female called her a bitch. Okay, so let's take a break. I want y'all to think about that. If your brand is the baddest bitch and then a woman calls you a bitch, why go to 10 and say, I'm gonna beat your ass and da-da-da-da, because don't nobody call me a bitch? We'll be right back, okay? Sit back, chill out, enjoy my music. Check me out, harmonydevoe.com. Chime in, comment, like. We'll be right back, okay? We got to pay our sponsors. We'll be right back.
Yo, Harmony. So you really gonna sit up here and see me call you and you're not gonna pick up your phone, huh?
That's right.
You that busy?
Lyricism in motion, baby.
Okay. Keep doing what you're doing. Holla at me later, yo.
It's not that I'm ignoring you, but I needed some time for me.
Back with Harmony Devoe, Grown Woman Talk, Season 2. We were talking about the B word when we left off in Trina the Artist and Hip Hop Miami. When I saw the reunion part 2, the girls who are rap artists were doing a show in an all-white bar, and one of them said the N-word in their song as they were performing, how many y'all ends, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And so they felt some type of way because there was a white woman in there who was, who liked hip hop. Music doesn't have a color to it. You might like country, might like blues. I like all genres, but at the same time, she was rapping, reciting the lyrics, and she said the N-word back. Why is that offensive? Can y'all tell me? I'm not saying it isn't. I'm not saying it is. I'm asking for you to comment and educate each other on why would that be offensive as an artist, and we're building a platform and we're branding ourselves and we're talking, and in our rap and in our lyrics we say the N-word. So you're going to have white people, black people, all kind of people from all different cultures saying what you're saying. We cannot be offended if they're repeating back your lyrics, correct? Okay, so then there was a white male in the bar who slid in, because some covertness be going on with this racism. Was like, I say it all the time. I see, I would have beat his ass. That would have been, okay, I'll be right back. I'm about to go whoop his ass and go to jail. Because see, don't come at me that way. However, we almost as black people contradict ourselves with this word. We really do. And we make it, this is a age-long discussion. What is the definition of the N-word? It means an ignorant person. There's no color to that. Back in the day, we say wiggers. There's no color to it. The name itself is degrading. The definition is a put down. It's not a term of endearment. I personally am working on never saying the word again. I think change begins with us. Let's not say the word. Let's not accept the word. Let's teach like we're teaching the N-word. Let's unteach it. Yeah, we were wrong for that one. Okay, let's kind of redirect and go back. But quick, amongst ourselves, because I have done it myself, be like, what? Or we'll play with each other, amongst each other, and we'll say N-I-C-C-A, like any of y'all seen the movie, what is that movie? Antoine Fisher. Oh my God. When Antoine Fisher came back to the house where his foster mother was, and she said, "Nigga." We have said that amongst ourselves playing, because that was a joke. We were like, "Nigga." That's go stop. I can't say that. I can't say that. Have you ever caught yourself being so tight with somebody of another race? I mean, they like they like your dog, your sister, your whatever, because they your tight, and you found yourself as a black person saying, "Look, Nick, I can't say that word to you because you white," and you catch yourself. If we have to go through those changes, guilty as charged, we shouldn't say the word at all. We need to stop. We need to stop that. Chime in. Definitely tell me how you feel about it, because I cringe sometimes when I hear certain music and we're just constantly, every other line is the N word, or we saying the B word to each other. I mean, society is just, we just are changing so much, and we're doing things, but the B word is a trigger for me personally. We're not going to stop saying it. People are not going to stop saying it. I try not to use it, and I cringe because I was involved in relationships that weren't healthy, and that term was used to insult, to fight with, to make me feel less than. It was basically domestically violent situation with verbal and emotional abuse. So that's a trigger for me personally. I don't do well with a man saying that word to me. I don't do well with a man yelling and screaming to get his point across. There's no need for that. There's no need to have your volume level on 10. So because I've evolved and I've healed and I've learned certain things, I also respect the fact that I may be a trigger for somebody. I may say something to someone that I don't think is with malice or ill intent, but it may be the tone in which I'm saying it may make somebody feel emasculated or less than. That's not my intent. So where we come in and where we become healthy, not as just a people, but in relationships, is that we should have the ability to communicate with each other about it. Not take a passive aggressive stance, be mad and never say anything about it, and then let it build up and then just explode. Okay, so in relationships that I'm in, as far as friendships, business relationships, I would like to have a platform for us to be honest. And let me say this to church people. There's a difference in being church folk, religion, structure, the box, origin of fellowship, religion versus spirituality. Believing in what you believe in, and I'm going to say it because it's my show and I'm grown. Okay, I don't have to play with y'all. I am grown. I am a believer. I am a Christian. Do I down Muslims? No. Do I know about Muslim religion? A little bit. I'm not a theologian at it, but I know about Shiite, Sunni, NOIs. I know about the different faiths, Pentecostal, under the apostolic. I know all of that. Church of God of Christ. And how I'm educated on it is from, my former church in Detroit. Okay. And it was strictly biblical Bible teaching ministries. Pastor Emery Moss was amazing. He was hungry and shouting my homies out in Detroit. Y'all know I live in Florida now. But anyway, the reason I say that is I'm a Christian. I was raised Baptist. I'm non-denominational, current. I don't choose a religion to follow. I don't choose a sect, blood, crip, Catholic, apostolic. I don't choose a sect, nor do I say somebody is more saved than another person. I don't do that. Do I shade other people? No, I just stay away from you. If you believe that God had a son named Jesus that died on the cross for your sins, I can vibe with you. I can rock with you. I don't rock well with atheists. I don't do you. That's your thing. Agnostic. I'm praying for you. I can have conversation with you because I can tell you about my beliefs and the things that have happened to me in my life. So with that being said, we are part flesh. We are part spirit. So we are going to do things in our flesh that maybe we shouldn't do. We're going to have sex when we ain't supposed to. We going to do stuff like that. We're not supposed to, but we are. So each one of us have to be accountable for our own actions. Hold that thought. Let's talk about that, and then we go cut it off for the day, because I'm just serious right now. I'm sorry. This is Harmony Devoe, Grown Woman Talk. Be right back. Check out my music.
See, it's been a minute since I heard from you. Just wanna see if we're still cool. You always been there for me and me for you. Did you kiss me? What did you do? It's not like I never thought about it, but still, what are we gonna do about it? I know if we cross that line, there's no going back this time. All in my feelings, just 'cause you caught feelings. I keep saying no, but you won't let it go. I gotta keep you in the friend zone. In the friend zone, friend zone. Keep you in the friend zone. And I love you, so please don't take it wrong. I gotta keep you in the friend zone. And I'm not, baby, I just want my best friend back. It's so revealing, you all in your feelings. Can we just take it back to the friend zone, friend zone?
Back with Harmony Devoe, Grown Woman Talk. I hope during the break you had a time or a moment where you could check out my music. If you have not, shame on you. Go to my website right now. Go to www.harmonydevoe.com. Put me on pause and go listen to it. Tell me what you listen to. I have not only an album, I have about 4 singles out, and I have about 3 or 4 more coming for you this summer. And the way things are going right now, I hope we have a summer. I want us to have a summer. Let's have a good time. In order for things to go back to normal, so to speak, guess what, people? Guess what we got to do? Stay our asses in the house. Stay in the house. Quit being hard-headed. Stay in the house. If you got a problem, watch TV. If you got a problem, this is no excuse right now. None while y'all ain't listening and watching church. People be sitting up talking about, I don't want to tithe the offering. I don't feel like going to church. The church ain't the building. It's in us. Okay, prove it wrong right now. Prove me wrong right now. Every streaming site on social media is showing you Bible study, praise and worship, singing, church right now. Church is going on. You ain't got a tithe. You ain't got an offering. If that's your thing, that's your thing. That's a personal sacrifice. That's personal, people. I don't judge you. But there's no excuse. And if anything can show you anything right now with COVID-19, you should know. This is my opinion. I think that coronavirus is man-made. I think that God is allowing certain things to happen to bring people to Christ. I believe that we have to be smart about the decisions we make. I am a faith believer. I do not use my spirituality to justify going out here in these streets and acting a fool or feeling like I'm covered, so I'm not going to go out and use protective gear. That is just insane. That is stupid. I'm sorry. That's retarded. I'm not going to say, Lord, I got faith in you, and I'm about to walk out here in the street and let this car hit me because I trust you, Lord. I'm covered. People doing that. People using that too. So, I mean, can we just stay put? Can we just meditate if we need to? Can we just pray? How about we find our center while we're at our homes? How about we only go out when we necessarily have to, when it's necessary, when you got to get some toilet tissue, when you got to get some deodorant, when you got to get the basic essentials, then go and then protect yourself. And if another person walk up on my ass within 6 feet, I'm going to bust you in your neck. Stay the freak back. I done got off subject. Lord, forgive me. I'm a work in progress. Just because I'm saved does not make me a saint. I am no punk. I try to live right. I try to treat people the way I want to be treated. Where I have a problem is if somebody coming at me wrong when I have not done so to them. Don't come at me raising your voice and screaming at me, then I might have to show my ass. And I don't want to do that. Ass is in the Bible, by the way. God made an ass, a donkey. He referred to it. If he can make a donkey speak, he can show let me talk. But anyway, I appreciate you guys tuning in. Pray for your girl. I am a work in progress, y'all. But seriously though, today's discussion, What is a stereotype? Why do we use this with each other based on our past relationships and things we've been through? I've been there too, y'all. I was with some losers in my lifetime. And when I came out of that situation, I really loved those losers. And I thought everybody was the same. All black men this, all black men that. No, it's not true. All black men not. I love y'all, by the way. Y'all kings. Even though a couple of you are knuckleheads, I still love you as a whole. Same with women. Black women, y'all need to do better. We need to treat our men better. We really do. We don't treat our men right. And then we get so mad when we see them in interracial relationships. And what is that about? If they want to be with whoever they want to be with, let these asses be with whoever they want to be with. It's not our fault if a large majority of our men in prison. That ain't got nothing to do with us. Nothing. Get over it. Quit being mad. Quit being the mad black women. Okay? People go be with whoever they want to be with. Maybe that's because I'm single. I'm happily single. I don't want to be single the rest of my life. Let me say that. But I will not tolerate nonsense in my life anymore. And I had to learn how to be comfortable in my own space and show accountability for what? Acknowledge rather within myself where I went wrong in relationships. I'm not down in nobody I was with. We just weren't compatible. To me, you were a loser. To you, I probably was something else. I don't care. We not compatible. I'm over it. I pray for you. I forgive you. I move on. What I'm not going to allow it to do is imprison me in my thinking, in my actions, and the way I am. I will not tolerate somebody putting me down ever again in my life. I will not tolerate somebody that's not a team with me, building with me. Somebody that's just trying to put me down, or they're intimidated, they're jealous. Listen, I don't have time for that. So you can see those signs from the start of go, ladies. Then you start compromising. Men see it and they back off. Best thing to do is say, you know what? We just not compatible. If you have sex with that person and it ain't good, just be honest. Don't fake an orgasm. Men, don't fake an orgasm. Women, don't fake orgasm. Y'all wasting time when you do that. Just tell them. Just tell them. And that's hard. I know. I haven't always been that way. I did that in a relationship. Said, listen, we just not sexually compatible. He was happy. I gave him 2 opportunities. You know, he was happy. I was like, no, this ain't gonna work for me, because I'm not gonna live the rest of my life faking a damn orgasm ever again. Y'all need to go download my song, Did You Fake an Orgasm? That's why I wrote it. I wrote it as a joke, but it's the truth. Go check out my music. For the lovers, definitely check out Delicious. Go check out my Hershey Kiss to my brothers, to the African American men, because I love you. And I wrote that song just for you. All of you. Light skin, dark skin, all that don't matter. You're black. Okay? Y'all have a good one. Thank you for tuning in to Harmony Devoe Official. Again, this is season 2. Subscribe to my channel. Share it. Talk about it. There are certain things I will talk about again that other people have come to me about. My women want me to pretty much expound and talk at longer lengths about colorism. I do have interviews coming up with a girlfriend of mine who is biracial. I want to get her feedback on things that she's endured in her life. I got brothers as musicians and others that I want to know from the male perspective as married guys and single guys about certain things. So again, I want to talk about things that may be uncomfortable for you to talk about. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it, okay? I love y'all. I appreciate you. Those who support me for my music, as well as Grown Woman Talk. Again, you can find Grown Woman Talk on Roku now, Amazon Fire, and soon we'll be on Apple TV. God is amazing and good. Shout out to my sponsors. Shout out to Couch Potato Flicks. Shout out to Ben Stream Studios, who handles all of my graphics and my editing and make me look great. Y'all take care. God bless. Have a good one.
Yo, Harmony. So you really gonna sit up here and see me call you and you're not gonna pick up your phone, huh?
That's right.
You that busy?
Lyricism in motion, baby.
Okay. Keep doing what you're doing. Holla at me later, yo.
It's not that I'm ignoring you, but I needed some time for me. See, I got so wrapped up in you that I lost my identity. Then something changed my destiny. I fell in love with me. It's nothing love me. I love me. Ooh, I can't put all the blame on you, 'cause I fell out of touch with me, and I forgot my value, but life reminded me.
Yeah, to answer your question, yeah, I've been busy. Self-examination, I've been on a mission. Deep inside, I was the problem. Low self-esteem, why bother? Then came a change, new self-image. Now I know my worth, priceless. Looking in the mirror real fast, this chick bad.
I fell in love with me. It's not that I don't love you, babe. Now I can see God made me a queen. I will never be a victim of low self-esteem. I fell in love with me. I was blind, but now I see. I fell in love with me. It's not that I don't love you, babe. Now I can see God made me a queen. I will never be a victim of my self-esteem. I fell in love with me. I was blind, but now I see. I love me. Ooh, I love me. I love me. Ooh, I love me. I love me. How can I love you if I don't love me? I love me. And how can I care for you if I don't like me? I love me. All my ladies say I love me. I love me. Ooh, I love me. I love me. I love me. Ooh, I love me. I love me. I love me. Grown woman talk. Grown woman talk. Grown woman talk. Grown woman talk. Grown woman talk.